I tell you guys, one of the best values Toyota manufactures, the CHR, the LE model, factory MSRP $21,295, $21,000 for all this. This is bonus, baby. Woo! If you're looking for a car that is funky, it's fresh, it's unique, something to fit your personality, a little bit creative, a little bit outside the box, you want to make a statement and you want people to go, hey, there's so-and-so in their car. They bought a CHR? Not surprised at all. It looks awesome. This is one quirky, crazy car. Oh yeah, and it's a hatchback as well. So the nice thing about this one here, you can open up the hatch, store things right here in the trunk space. I'll show you that in a minute. It's got a little cover here that can come off. It can also protect and hide your valuables if you're on a trip. You don't want people looking in the back. And then you can fold down the back seats. So basically, it's bigger than it looks. And here's what I'm talking about. Just take off these ties right there. This one's a little bit harder to take off. Sort of bungeed down. So there, you can take that down, and then let's fold these back seats as well. Okay, climb aboard. They're expecting you, the Love Boat. So now I can tailgate. Holla. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, so look, there's a lot of room in here. I'm about 5'8" or so, and it fits me. That's good use of space. Let's also show the temporary spare, so it's not a fix-a-flat kit. It comes with a little bit of soundproofing as well as areas to hold your jack equipment. I see a big storage pocket here. You can put a bottle of something, maybe some rope, small cables, but it is a temporary spare tire. Ooh, sneak peek. That's cool. How about a few facts on the vehicle? I don't need this. I don't need no stinking jacket. This is a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine. It delivers 144 horsepower, 139 foot-pounds of torque. It's a zippy little car. It can get you up to full speed quicker than you think it can, but it's certainly not a sports car. We're not talking Supra or RAV4 Prime or anything like that. It has a CVT transmission, McPherson struts in the front, multi-link suspension in the back. It also comes with multi-reflector LED headlights, and then it has Toyota Safety Sense P, which means pedestrian. So it has pre-collision system with pedestrian detection during the daytime. It also has full speed dynamic radar cruise control. What that means is if you're following a car, it can slow you down to a speed of 0. Just watch it carefully, but yeah, it can slow you right down to a stop. It has automatic high beams, which are really helpful. Subdivisions at nighttime or country roads, it flips between high beams and low beams. And then it also has lane departure alert with steering assist. It alerts you if you're distracted and you venture outside of your lane without your turn signal on before you go into traffic on the other side coming the other way, or maybe go off into a ditch, that kind of stuff. This is the radar technology right here. This is the camera technology right here. It has a ground clearance. It's a little bit of a low car. It has 5.9 inch ground clearance here. The fuel tank, 13.2 gallons. What else can I tell you? Curb weight, 3,300 pounds. Let me tell you a little bit about the profile here. Obviously, it's aerodynamically perfect for great efficiency. It cuts through the air very nicely. It has disc brakes in the front and the rear. And you notice it's got the little black over fenders. It looks for style. It also is functional because if you scratch against anything, it's not going to scratch your paint. The fuel tank size, you'll notice this is very similar to what you see in a Corolla, 13.2 gallons. The gas mileage on this one is 27 in the city, 31 on the highway, combines of 29. This is what's really cool though. Look at this right here. The door handle's up here, and then you can climb right in, but it's funky. It's outside the box, baby. This one has a traditional key. It does not have a smart key. You can see that on higher levels, and it also has turn signals right here. It does not have blind spot monitor on it. The difficult part here is going to be just from this camera angle showing you the legroom. I've put one of the seats all the way back, and I've put one a little bit more forward. So we're going to hop in here. This actually has more backseat space than you think it's gonna have, but I don't know if I'd have somebody 6'5" sitting back here for a long road trip. See, I still have a good amount of room. Maybe we should put the seat back a little bit. See, when you recline it a lot, then it's gonna really tighten up here. But that's fine also. So, the seats are very comfortable. I have good amount of headroom. The headroom is fantastic. Very comfortable seat here. It's small, but this isn't a huge car either. And so I like that the seat reclines a little bit so you can kind of chill out. And then the headroom, boy, it's so hard to see. Just look at that. It's really good, but my legroom is fantastic as well behind somebody who's just of average height. Look at this interior cabin. It's very modernized, but yet in a way it's simplistic. It's not overwhelming with too many controls. I always say that because on Fords, they have so many darn controls that it's really kind of hard to figure out. It's a little bit confusing. Toyota gives you all the necessary technology and safety. And speaking of safety, 10 airbags in a CHR, 10. What do you guys think of this interior here? I think it's pretty cool. It's very modern looking. And then look at the visibility here with that cutout window. You can see around that pillar. I like it. See what I'm talking about? The seats here have a patterned look to them, kind of breaks up the all black interior. By the way, how does this supersonic red look? The seat, it's not a power driver seat, but it does have mechanical where you can raise your seat up, lower it, just like that. Has a composite steering wheel like we're normally seeing. It's just not leather steering wheel. And then the steering wheel controls, real easy to get to, pretty simplistic. It has all of your lane departure alert, and then radar cruise control through the multi-information display, pick up a call, hang up a call, voice commands. Here's our digital readout. A lot of Toyotas were used to seeing the gas release down on the floor. This is automatic high beams. This one's up here, and then the hood release is right here. This brightens the dash. All right. We're working with a raised multimedia screen. It's 8 inches. It's traditional audio, but it does play Amazon Alexa, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in the house, has Sirius XM standard. So this is a vehicle, like I said, the LE, the entry level of the CHR, but it's loaded. It really is. For an entry level, it has so much equipment on it. And then it's got Safety Connect. Not the LED lights, but it's got the lights. Not lighted mirrors, but at least it's got mirrors. And then this right here, I think this is the weirdest thing ever. Look at that pattern. Unless there was a dinosaur maybe trampling on the ceiling. Could that be? And down by the shift knob, we've got USB port and also a little storage tray. Maybe a phone could go there. I don't know what else you put. Maybe your wallet if you didn't want to sit on it. Then it's got electronic parking brake, brake hold. And then in the storage, we've got a 12-volt circular port there. All right, so I promised a $21,000 factory MSRP. This is made in Japan. Supersonic red. Supersonic. Really good safety features here. And then the fuel mileage, like I said, combines to 29. Okay. Factory MSRP, $21,295. If you go to Japan, you can get it for that. I just really like that it's got the front and rear disc brakes. Love the fact that it's got full Toyota safety sense on it. And then it has 10 different airbags. It's a big deal. LED package, which is great. And I use my Apple CarPlay all the time, guys. For navigation, I use Waze. $21,295. Let's deliver it to the dealerships, $1120. It's just what it costs to get there. Got to get from point A to point B. And then this one has all-weather mats added to it, some paint protection along the door package, cable charging package. And that puts it at $23,511. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching, especially in these stressful times. My job is to inform you, educate you, entertain you, but also take a little bit off the gravity and the weight on our shoulders. We can have a little bit of fun, look at some cars, and I don't know, we'll share this together. Thank you guys so much. Please follow me on Instagram at ToyotaJeff1 and Facebook at ToyotaJeff. Subscribe to Toyota Jeff YouTube channel if you haven't already. Woo! Whoa, Toyota Jeff, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.